Hey guys, Maddie here. In today's makeup video, I'm going to show you guys a very simple, super easy, all the products you can find at a drugstore, on QVC.com, or in the Birchbox that gets mailed to you every single month. An everyday, simple makeup tutorial. So let's get started. The best part about working as an on-air model at QVC is I get to test hundreds of products before I actually have to buy any. And one of those products that I've come to love is the Laura Geller Under Makeup Primer Spackle. It comes in tinted versions, so for those of you who like to wear tinted moisturizer instead of foundation, maybe go check it out. I'll put the link underneath in the comments section. So you really only need a little, and that's going to give you moisture underneath your makeup for the entire day. You just put it all over your face. It soaks right in and it makes your makeup lay so nicely on your face. Okay, next we're going to do our eye. Now for my eyeshadow, I like to keep it super simple, and that is why I like this Laura Geller Travel Eyeshadow Palette. It comes with 6 shades from lightest to darkest. You've got this like peachy nude, a white, like a dark peony, a dark brown, a violet, and a very dark brown. Now these two on the end can double as liners if you wet your liner brush. But for our everyday makeup tutorial, I'm just going to show you this clean nude pink swiped all the way across your eyelid. Now it looks super light, but it actually is a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it does still show as though I'm wearing makeup, but with the illusion that I don't have anything on. Okay, now that you've swiped that all the way across your eyelid, some of it has probably fallen down here because let's face it, we're not professionals. So now we can go back in with our foundation and clean it up. I have started using a new foundation and I love it. It is Philosophy's Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint in the color Sand. That is what it looks like. Sand is their lightest shade. And if you buy it at QVC, you get this brush. It is QVC exclusive, the Philosophy Foundation Brush. And let me tell you, that was upside down, but whatever. Let me tell you, it is worth it. So Philosophy, especially if you don't know who they are a phenomenal skincare brand that has branched out into makeup. All you need is a little bit, and this actually has moisturizer in it. So your face doesn't get super dry throughout the day. And you can stipple it for added cover on those problem areas. So I had a breakout on my cheek and I stippled over it, it's gone. Honestly, this makeup is amazing. And you know, I was never one that liked liquid makeup. I usually just put a little powder on and then I would cover my pimples with cover-up. But now you don't even need cover-up. This foundation is healthy for your skin, moisturizing, and it takes the place of your cover-up, your powder, your under makeup primer. Honestly, you probably don't even need it, but I still like to put it on because it lays nicely. And then I can still kind of see this problem area, a little redness around my nose and on my cheek, so I can just re-dab where I need it and then stipple it in again for added cover. And this makeup, you can layer it to make it as full coverage as you want. There you go. I know you don't need to contour for everyday daily looks, but for me, I think it makes my blush just stand out that much more, and I think it just pulls the whole look together. So I like to do a little bit of contour with my e.l.f. contour palette. You get it at your local drugstore, and to be honest, it's like all you need. It comes with 4 different shades, so this lighter shade is clearly my favorite, but it also comes with this darker, and then a lighter shade for like matting down maybe your foundation, and then a light illuminator. However, they do also make an illuminating palette. I'm going to use my contour e.l.f. brush that comes with it. If you go to your local drugstore, I think it's like $6. And I'm going to use this darker shade. For redheads, they actually suggest you use more of a gray-brown to contour. So this gray-brown is going to bring out the blue in my eyes and tie in the red of my hair. And you just start at where your hairline is, right by your ear, and buff it into your skin in long strokes, basically from your ear to the apple of your cheek. And then I like to carry it up right by my hairline so it doesn't look like I have these super sharp cheekbones and then nothing else. And then this is always my worst side. I'm not dexterous enough to switch the brush into my other hand. If you are, good for you. Yours will probably look better than mine. But again, we're not professionals, so just carry that up into your hairline. Now it's time to put on our blush. I am using the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in the Cherry Truffle. Her blush actually has some shimmer in it, so it lays really nicely on the skin, and it almost takes away the need for a highlighter. And then I'm going to put it on with my It Blush brush. So you just start at the apple of your cheek and brush your blush all the way up into your hairline in the back. I personally love blush. I think it makes you look awake and alive and healthy, and it just gives you a glow. I know a lot of women out there don't like wearing blush. They're afraid that it's going to make them look super red, or they just say that they've never got into putting it on, so they don't. But I'm telling you, if you do nothing else than put on foundation and blush, it will take your skin to a whole new level. Now let's do our eyebrows, because if you are blessed with blonde eyebrows like I was, they start to disappear right about here. So I actually just started using the e.l.f. brow pencil in the brown color, and it's amazing. First of all, it gets great reviews. It has the nice pencil tip on the one side, so you can just easily fill in wherever you think you need it. I don't follow any exact science. I just fill in the natural curve of my brow, and then I take the brush in the back and just brush it through. If you go too dark, this brush is actually awesome. You just back brush your eyebrow where you think it's too dark, and it will fade right out and look so nice and natural. Then we just do it to the other side. I used to just use powder. I never really invested in an eyebrow brush, but ever since I found this e.l.f. pencil at, I think I found it like CVS for $3, it is revolutionary and it gets great reviews. Now, right before we do our mascara, I'm gonna put on these glow drops. So I never really used like a highlighter. I was never really good at it. These glow drops are by Mana Beauty, and they were sent to me in my Birchbox. And it's so nice. I just put it on with my finger. A little bit goes a long way, so you only need like a little dab, and you just put it right on your cheekbone. It has that pink shimmer that the Laura Geller blush has as well, so it actually molds really nicely, and it just gives you a little natural looking glow. And we do it to the other side. Now it's time for mascara. Again, I was not blessed with super curly lashes, so I like to curl them. I just use my Revlon eyelash curler, and I get right in there to the root and curl them all the way up. For me, if I don't curl my lashes before I put mascara on, they look more closed, and I like to look super awake and have these big bright eyes. I'm going to use L'Oreal's Voluminous Curved Brush Mascara in the black brown. For blue eyes and light hair, they say that you don't need to use black mascara to make your eyelashes look super dark. And especially with blue eyes, anything brown is going to enhance the blue. So it comes out super saturated right out of the tube. You don't need to re-dip. You can do both eyes. Growing up, I also never put my mascara on my bottom lashes. My mom just always told me when she was teaching me how to do makeup that you don't really need it. However, I do put it on if I want to make my eyes look extra large. A lot of the times your lower lashes are just as long as your upper lashes. So again, you don't need to do it unless you really want to. Now, the last thing that you want to do is either put on some lip gloss or even chapstick will do. I actually just started using this Burt's Bees. It is tinted lip balm in the Red Dahlia flavor. It's so nice. It smells like cherries and roses, and it just gives you a little lip tint. So for every day, it's really nice. Sometimes I do put on gloss, and if I'm really going into like an office, I'll put on lipstick. But for today, chapstick is fine. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Comment below other makeup looks you think I should do if you want to see a more glammed up look, or maybe a lavender colored eye, I don't know. Comment below with your thoughts. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to follow along. Thanks!